And we got to ask these tough questions. How might the doctrine of clean hands apply to the ETHgate speech and the SEC government's attack on the digital asset industry? Do the Hinman, Clayton, and Gensler have clean hands? SBF knows. And what we're talking about here, right, guys, is the doctrine of clean hands. When you allege fraud, the court is precluded from proceeding until the issue of fraud is no longer present. The court cannot be a party to fraud. That doctrine says that whenever a party who, as an actor, seeks to set the judicial machinery in motion and obtain some remedy, has violated conscience or good faith or other equitable principle in his prior conduct, then the doors of the court will be shut against him. The court will refuse to award him any remedy. So we got a couple case laws that we're talking about right here. And we're talking about this fraud at the highest level by our government, right? The damages have been done. Is ETH going to make it? Probably. They've probably paid off enough people. Even if they have to end up doing a settlement, right? They'll be able to cut Gary a check. They'll just do, another token raise. They'll just print more ETH. They'll just do ETH 3.0 and release more tokens to the foundation so they can pay a fine. I mean, right? It's a joke, the corruption that we see. And they try to come at us. Now, they didn't allege fraud in the Ripple versus SEC case. Let's be clear about that, right? But they're at now on this good guy Gary going on the parade, going on the killing spree in the cryptocurrency space. And we have to ask the question, do you guys have clean hands? We have to take a look, not just at the SEC, at other three-letter agencies. And this is the type of guy, why I respect Jimmy Valley. He's the guy who's been bringing up these points. He's been someone who's been talking about the claims that we need to be making. He's the one who brought me aware of Article 12, take free rule. What types of claims do we need to be made? Huge shout out to Fred Rispoli for actually filing a class action lawsuit against Coinbase for not giving up our Songbird and Flare. And this is the whole thing. Once again, the conversation and the rhetoric and the debates that I'm seeing right now in the XRP community is we get the developer types that are telling us, just build. Just build, bro. We would love to just build, right? But we have companies like Ripple that have had to shell out $100 million to be able to just build within the United States. And that's the problem. And that's what's holding back the XRP ledger. That's what's holding back XRP price. I agree. We need more people developing and using the XRP ledger. We can't get that at a major level. We can't get the big institutions and the big businesses and the big banks to move in and build on until we get the regulations and until we get an SEC who's not attacking this ledger in particular is under attack. Every XRP token holder is under attack. Now, God willing, we're about to get this breakthrough when we get that summary judgment and we get clarity on secondary sales, right? This is the movement that I think that we're starting to see here. I'm starting to get excited because we should be getting that summary judgment here in the next 2 weeks. We will win this fight for XRP holders, right? But the question for me is, are we going to be able to save our country? Because this is much bigger than just the XRP community, right? Can we save our country? That's where this battle goes for me and why I get so excited up here. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.